Y'all, I'm fighting for my life. Y'all killing me with this.
Live TV doesn't lie. When the cameras roll, there's no script, no safety net, and when the pressure gets too real, even the biggest names in Hollywood can completely fall apart. From explosive meltdowns to icy walkouts and moments that broke the internet, these are the celebrity breakdowns that shocked audiences, changed careers, and proved that fame doesn't make you bulletproof. So, buckle up, because some of these will leave you speechless. Let's start with Jennifer Lawrence. The Golden Globes. One of the biggest nights in Hollywood, and a reporter who thought it was acceptable to conduct an interview while staring at his phone.
How do you see yourself for the Oscar night? And how was
We're at the Golden Globes. If you put your phone down, you'd know that. You can't live your whole life behind your phone, bro.
Huh?
You're just not gonna, we can't do that. You gotta live in the now.
Sorry.
You know?
She gave him one warning. He didn't take it. So she shut it down. Right there on the red carpet in front of everyone. Some people called it rude. Others called it refreshing. Either way, it made headlines. And honestly, hard to blame her. But if Jennifer Lawrence was the spark, Denzel Washington was the ice storm. During what should have been a routine promotional interview, a reporter kept dragging him backwards. Past films, past awards, past moments Denzel clearly had no interest in revisiting.
Amazing co-stars. Who stands out, do you think, when you look back as some of the great talents?
I don't look back. For what?
So what do you look to? Is there anybody that you're keen to work on? What do you still want to achieve?
Well, you know, I want to have a good day today.
So career highlights, I guess, winning 2 Academy Awards would be at the pinnacle?
Then you go back to the past again.
Because I want to show all of this.
Hell,
great
you got
stuff.
an agenda here
say,
going.
Here's Denzel
Well, all right,
winning.
just tell me what it is you want, and maybe I can help you there.
What's it
yeah,
like?
I won 2 Oscars, yes.
Playing a baddie, is that more fun than playing a good guy?
No, I don't know. Maybe it depends upon the part.
Alonzo Harris, great villain.
Training Day?
Yes.
Yeah. Good. Keep going to the past, huh? You got your thing worked out.
He didn't raise his voice. He didn't storm off. He just shut down. His answers got shorter. His eyes got colder. And by the end of that segment, the reporter looked like they wished they'd never walked into that room. It wasn't what Denzel said. It was how little he said. And that was enough. Then there are the moments where staying wasn't an option. The Bee Gees were invited onto a talk show and spent the entire segment being mocked, belittled, and talked down to by a host who thought he was being clever.
We just have fun. Because I didn't realize you were real brothers. I think you were sisters, actually. Yes.
Well, I thought before we became the Bee Gees, we were late tossers.
Yes.
Which we thought was...
You'll always be late tossers to me, but I don't know.
That's why we're here. And that's why you had us on the show.
Yeah. Yeah. So. And are you always the older... I mean, obviously, you're still the older brother, but do you play the older...
No, well, when we split up, yes.
Yes.
For 15 months, I think it was. Yeah. But we realised we didn't enjoy it being by ourselves.
No.
You know? So it was a lot of things going on, egos and things. And when I mean, Robin and I were about 19.
Yeah.
People telling you that one brother's better than the other and you don't need him, you don't need him.
Sure.
So we believed all that crap, you know.
Yeah. Do you feel, I don't need those other 2, I can knock out something like that?
In fact, I might just leave.
Yeah. Oh, I've never had anyone walk out before, but...
we are a tosser, pal.
So anyway...
Night, everybody.
Stay in, just...
Well, I'd love to, but I don't do impressions.
Yeah.
Barry Gibb stood up. His brothers followed. No shouting, no scene. Just 4 words. And they were gone. The host was left talking to empty chairs on live television. It wasn't loud, but it was one of the most powerful exits this industry has ever seen. Not every exit was that quiet. Jim Everett, former NFL quarterback, had been mocked by sports host Jim Rome for years. Rome had a habit of calling him Chris Everett, a reference to the tennis player, designed specifically to question his toughness. When Everett finally sat across from him in person, Rome did it again.
Jim, good to have you on the show.
Good to be here, Jim. Thank you.
Check that. Chris Everett, good to have you on the show.
You know what? You know, you've been calling me that for about the last 5 years.
About 2 years, actually, Chris.
Well, you know, we're sitting here right now, and if you guys want to take a station break, you can. But if you call me Chris Everett to my face one more time...
I already did it twice.
You call it one more time, we better take a station break.
Chris?
One word. That's all it took. Everett flipped the table and lunged across it. The show cut to commercial. Rome never said it again. Live TV at its most raw. And a reminder that some people mean exactly what they say. Joan Rivers had no patience for it either. She sat down to talk about her book and spent the entire interview being called mean, judgmental, and cruel by a host who clearly hadn't done his homework.
Best-selling books, you sell out on stage, even with your fashion critiquing. While it's very mean in some ways, people can't wait to hear what you have to say. Really? It's not mean?
You can. It's not mean. I tell.
But they also know that you have some shock value to you. I mean, you're on the cover of your book. You're wearing a fur, and you knew that there would probably be animal rights activists.
You know, this whole interview is becoming a defensive interview.
No!
Shut up. All you have done is negative.
No.
All you have done is negative. I haven't heard that. I make people laugh for 50 years. I am put on earth to make people laugh. My book is funny. I'm mean, and you're that. You are not the one to interview a person who does humor. Sorry.
Are we serious?
50 years in the industry. Millions of fans worldwide. And she was sitting there being lectured about her own career by someone who didn't understand the first thing about comedy. She said what needed to be said, then left. No apology, no hesitation, just gone. And she was absolutely right to do it. Birdman walked into the Breakfast Club studio and made it very clear he wasn't there for an interview. He was there for one reason only.
All three of y'all, stop playing with my name. I ain't gonna say it no more. I wanted to talk to you on your man in your face.
Absolutely.
You understand me? I knew a few places you was at. I could have pulled up, but I don't think that was gangster. I wanted to come look you in your face like a man and tell you how.
Did you pull up on Ross that way? Or?
Man, I'm pulling up on you, nigga.
Yeah, but I'm the radio guy. Why pull up on the radio guy? Don't act tough with the radio guy.
I hear you, my nigga. Y'all finished or y'all done? I ain't got no more talking. Let's rock.
All right.
He didn't answer a single question. He delivered his message face to face, on camera, and walked out. The room went dead silent. Nobody laughed, nobody spoke. Because everybody understood that what just happened was not a bit. It was short, it was chilling, and nobody who watched it has forgotten it. Samuel L. Jackson had a different kind of moment, one that caught the anchor completely off guard. During a live interview, the reporter asked him about a Super Bowl commercial. The commercial had starred Lawrence Fishburne.
I tell you what, you working for Marvel, the Super Bowl commercial, did you get a lot of reaction to that Super Bowl commercial?
What Super Bowl commercial?
Oh, you know what? I've admit my mistake.
See, you're as crazy as the people on Twitter.
Right.
I'm not Lawrence Fishburne.
That's my fault. I know that. That was my fault. My mistake. You know what?
We don't all look alike.
Father, you're exactly
we may be
right.
all black and famous.
You
but
are
we all
guilty.
Don't look alike.
I am guilty.
Next question. You're the entertainment reporter for this station.
Flog.
And you don't know the difference between me and Lawrence Fishburne?
My mistake. My mistake.
Must be a very short line for your job.
I'll say.
There.
No, there's talk about RoboCop.
Oh hell no! Really? Really?
I apologize.
The anchor immediately tried to backpedal, but Jackson wasn't letting it go. And he shouldn't have. Because being confused with someone else based solely on race isn't a small mistake. Jackson called it out, calmly, directly, and completely. No room for misunderstanding. Quentin Tarantino doesn't do subtle. When a reporter questioned the violence in his films and tried to link it to real-world consequences, Tarantino made something very clear very fast.
Need for so much gruesome, graphic violence. Why not let us imagine
Because it's so much fun, Jan. Get it?
Oh, really? Okay, I'd like to see you walk down the street and get attacked by some kids who've just seen your movie.
But you saw me. See, Jan, you're all messed up because you're talking about real life.
Oh,
and I'm
I see.
talking
And kids
about
at
the
12,
movies. You got to
kids
get
at
it straight.
12.
Now, if you want to talk about the movies, we'll talk about the movies.
Okay, and
if you
kids
want to
at
talk
12
about real life,
can tell
we'll
the
talk about real
difference.
life.
Kids at 12 can tell the difference. You tell their parents that, Quentin.
Hey,
And it was great to talk
I saw
to you,
movies when I was a kid, all right? I saw all the movies that I'm basing my movies on are the movies I saw as a kid. And yes, kids go to a movie theater, they can tell the difference. Maybe you couldn't when you were a kid, but I could.
Okay, honey. We're getting the hook. You're doing well, obviously. You're laughing all the way to the bank. And I know some
I'm
parents
having
would
a
love
great
to talk
time
to
making
you.
a terrific movie that people are having fun seeing. Maybe not you, but you know what, Jan? I don't think I made it for you.
I bet you didn't, and I'm glad.
He wasn't interested in the moral debate. He wasn't interested in softening his position. He drew the line between cinema and reality and dared the reporter to cross it. Raw. Uncomfortable. Absolutely Tarantino. Kanye West is no stranger to controversy, but his interview with Piers Morgan reached a different level entirely. Already under enormous public pressure at the time, Kanye entered that studio wound tight. And the moment Morgan pushed on a controversial tweet, things unraveled fast. Each sentence was more defiant than the last.
Michael B. Jordan's
okay, but why would any of that? Okay, but why would any of that? Why would any of that?
Hey, bro, I ain't finished. I ain't finished my sentence.
Nothing you're saying has anything to do with regret.
Hey, boy.
Don't call me boy.
Don't finish. I told you.
That's clear.
Interview adjourned. Love you.
The tension escalated with every exchange until finally, without warning, Kanye cut it short and walked off. It wasn't just an exit. It was a statement, and the whole world was watching when he made it. Charlie Sheen's downward spiral played out in front of the world, but nothing captured it quite like that legendary interview after his firing from 2.5 Men. With the world already questioning his mental state, Sheen sat down and gave answers that nobody knew how to process.
Your anger and your hate, I think, is coming off as erratic to people.
My passion. It's all
okay,
passion.
Your passion
yes.
is coming off as erratic
right.
to people.
Well, you borrow my brain for 5 seconds and just be like, dude, can't handle it. Unplug this bastard. Yeah,
saying that you're bipolar.
Wow, what does that mean?
I guess that, you're on two ends of the spectrum.
Well, I'm by winning. I win here and I win there. Now what? You're down.
Tell me about the last time you took drugs.
The last time I took drugs, banging 7-gram rocks and finishing them because that's how I roll. I have one speed, I have one gear. Go, man.
You don't worry that you're going to die when you take that many drugs?
Dying's for fools.
But
the interview became a cultural moment, not just because of what he said, but because nobody in that room, or watching at home, could tell where performance ended and reality began. Charlie Sheen turned a public breakdown into performance art, and the world couldn't look away. Mike Tyson was doing a routine promotional interview when the anchor blindsided him with a question about his criminal past. Tyson tried to brush it off. The anchor kept pushing, and then Tyson snapped, calling him a vulgar insult on live air.
We know you're a convicted rapist. This could hurt his campaign. How would you respond to that?
You're being negative. Of course, I can make that, but you're really a piece of shit.
Hey,
with that
come
comment.
on.
No, that was a piece of shit. That was a piece of shit.
We're doing live TV.
Man, I don't care. What are you gonna do about it?
All right, you got it.
The set fell into chaos. The anchor stammered. The producer cut the segment, and Tyson walked out with his reputation once again making headlines. This
The awful incident with your daughter.
I'd rather you not talk about that.
You don't want to talk about
Yes, don't talk about that, dog.
He told him not to go there. He went there anyway. And that was the last question he ever asked. There's an unwritten rule in interviews. You can push, but there's a line. Everyone in this video crossed it. They thought they could say anything. They were wrong. Because when you disrespect someone used to being the most powerful in the room, it doesn't end well. Let's go. The reporter opened with a backhanded remark. Not a question. Not a compliment. A remark designed to get under Joaquin Phoenix's skin before the interview even started. It worked, but not in the way the reporter intended.
Excuse me?
Kidding.
You're so much fun. You know what? I think our interviews will last about 2 seconds.
I know. What did you learn about yourself and your voice?
Absolutely nothing.
Yep. Came out cold. These things happen.
They do.
And besides enjoying themselves when people see this film, what do you hope that people glean from it when they walk out of the cinema?
Thank you. We're done.
A film critic decided the best use of his time with Adam Driver was to tell him, to his face, that the crash scenes in his film looked cheesy. Then he asked Adam Driver what he thought about that opinion.
Hello, Adam. Here I am.
Hello. What do you think about flash scenes? That they look pretty harsh, drastic, and I must say cheesy for me. What do you think about them?
You, I don't know. Next question.
Russell Brand arrived on a morning show to promote his stand-up tour. The host introduced him dismissively. Another host then mocked his accent on air to his face. And Russell Brand, very quietly, decided he was going to run this interview himself.
I know. I'm told this. I'm not very pop cultured. I'm sorry. Comedian, movie star, author, and host of the show Brand X, Russell Brand.
It's funny, the accent, you know, when I see him in person, it's totally fine. Forgetting Sarah Marshall or the TV show, it's fine. But on satellite radio in the car, I can't understand a single joke you say.
You can't understand it. In his present, you should refer to the person by their name. That's basic good manners.
That is where Willie is heading.
Who is Willie?
I don't know. Okay, Russell Brand.
Is this what?
Ronnie James Dio was one of the greatest rock vocalists who ever lived. He also happened to be short. And this reporter inexplicably decided that was the most interesting thing about him.
How tall are you? Pretty short, huh?
No, I'm actually 7'9".
You look so short.
I can't believe that you didn't realize that.
You always seem so much bigger.
I'm not short, so don't piss me off or you won't get a good interview.
No, I'm not saying that it's a bad
you said
thing.
I was short. That pisses me off right away.
How old are you anyway, Rodney?
Ronnie.
Ronnie?
Yeah. Well, you're really fucking stepping your foot in this one, aren't you, mate? Look, if you want me to beat the fuck out of you, I'll be more than happy to.
No, I don't want you to.
Katt Williams had one condition before going on air with Wanda Smith. Do not bring up my past arrests. One condition. She agreed. The interview started with broccoli, and then she brought up his past arrests.
I'm what?
She didn't do as much cooking in the latter years as she did in the beginning.
Whatever. I cook. I do it all.
I didn't.
What's your favorite?
Wait.
They like for me to. I do a really nice broccoli. They like my broccoli, and they love my baked chicken.
Hey, phone and see what it takes to make broccoli.
You're good at telling us about what's going on in jail.
I've never been to prison.
You have
19 felonies,
times.
no convictions.
Yeah,
Knock it off. Prison and jail aren't the same. No.
Okay,
No.
Calm down. Calm down.
Only one of us has $12 worth of jewelry on. No.
No, $12.
No. That all is available. If you want to have Wanda's jewelry, please go to Citgo or Quick Trip at any point. If you buy 2 packs of Newport 100s, they will give you everything Wanda has on right now for $7.99, and it comes with a free car wash. Won't you come on down?
What happened after that interview was not funny. That same evening, Wanda's husband allegedly confronted Katt Williams at a comedy club and pulled a gun. It started with broccoli. It ended with a firearm. That is what happens when you cross a line you promised you wouldn't cross. Bill Burr sat down for what he believed was a standard podcast appearance. It was not a standard podcast appearance. Howie Mandel had arranged a surprise guest, Bill Burr's half-brother from his father's affair, who Bill Burr had never met. No warning, no conversation, just there.
And look who's here.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Sit down.
He told me you were totally cool with me coming. That's what he does. So then, like, can this be, like, edited out? Yeah, but he always does that. He's bringing in here not because he's trying to heal the bullshit that we went through growing up. He's getting here just for the fucking ratings. He was a piece of shit.
With you.
And he had two kids this close together, and he named them the same fucking name.
Bill Maher said the N-word on live television. Weeks later, Ice Cube showed up on his show, in person, to say what needed to be said.
But you be bucking up against that line a little bit. You know, you got a lot of black jokes. You know what I'm saying? You do.
Well,
sometimes you sound like a redneck trucker up
No,
there,
I don't.
Yes, you do.
Now that
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. That
Yes,
I gotta
you do.
push back on.
All right, it's my opinion.
Okay, it is.
My thing
I've
is
never
this.
heard that opinion before. But
What made you think that it was cool to say that?
you know, I just
That's one question.
I just explained. There was no thought put into it. Obviously, I was telling Dr. Dyson, comedians, they react. And it was wrong, and I apologized. And, you know, more than that, I can't do.
Because some things just ain't funny, you know what I mean? This is a teachable moment, not just to you, but to the people that's watching right now. You know what I'm saying? Dude, I'm not
I
trying
think the people watching right now are saying that point has been made.
Not by me.
Okay.
All right, man.
But you made it.
I made it. I'm done. And we can laugh now. We can.
A reporter used the word Negro when referring to Muhammad Ali. Ali corrected him immediately. And then, instead of moving on, he explained exactly why it mattered. Muhammad Ali in that moment is not angry. He is not aggressive. He is patient, precise, completely in control. And by the time he finishes, the reporter has no response. Because there is no response. Ali didn't just correct him, he educated the entire room.
How was it, Muhammad, anyway, to be a Negro boy in the South?
We say black now.
All right, black. All right. All right. Is it not the same thing?
What? No, Negro. We are taught that all people are named after country. Chinese are named after China. Cubans are named after Cuba. Irish people are named after Ireland. Indonesians named after Indonesia. Japanese are named after Japan. Australians are named after Australia. But there's no country named Negro.
All right, then let me
You understand?
I understand.
You're not as dumb as you look.
Whitney Houston sat down with Diane Sawyer, and Sawyer came with photographs, with tabloid headlines, with questions designed to confirm a narrative, not find the truth, and Whitney Houston, one of the greatest singers who ever lived, had to sit there and defend herself.
The bones, that's real.
Yeah, my bones, yeah. I'm 5'7" and thin. I can understand what you mean. But that's... First of all, let's get one thing straight. Crack is cheap. I make too much money to ever smoke crack. Let's get that straight, okay? We don't do crack. We don't do that. Crack is whack.
Crack is whack. Delivered with the energy of someone who has been pushed past the point of being polite. Whitney Houston did not come to that interview to be shown photographs of herself and asked to confirm gossip. And for one moment, she stopped being a guest and became the most powerful person in that room. Tom Selleck came on Rosie O'Donnell's show to promote a romantic comedy. That is all he came to do. Rosie O'Donnell had other plans. She spent the entire segment pressing him about the NRA, putting words in his mouth, questioning his humanity, holding him responsible for things he never said. I didn't come on your show to have a debate. Said with the quiet fury of someone who has just spent 10 minutes being misrepresented on live television. Tom Selleck did not raise his voice once. He didn't need to. He didn't need...
But you are their spokesperson, Tom, so you have to be responsible for what they say.
I'm not a spokesperson.
But if you put your name out and say, I, Tom Selleck...
Don't put words in my mouth. I'm not a spokesperson. Remember how calm you said you'd be? Now you're questioning my humanity.
No, not your humanity. I think you're a very humane man.
Okay,
I'm saying that if you say...
I disagree with you, but I think you're being
So you can't say that I will not take responsibility for anything the NRA represents if you're saying that you're going to do an ad for the NRA.
I didn't come on your show to have a debate. I came on your show to plug a movie. That's what I'm doing here.
And that's what we did.
If you think it's proper to have a debate about the NRA, I'm trying to be fair with you.
The hosts were joking around, laughing at a video of someone with Down syndrome, using it to mock Shane Gillis. What they didn't know is that Shane Gillis has family members with the condition.
Shane actually has been working out, dude. This is
Yo! Let's see it. Hold on.
That's crazy.
Oh my God.
Oh, you look good. Is this from West Point?
I don't think that's funny. But that's not me, so yeah. I don't understand it.
Yeah.
They're having fun.
Yeah.
For you guys to sit here and be like,
wait a minute.
Let's bring it up.
Yeah.
By using them as an insult.
Using?
Yeah.
We're using you.
I'm not being a victim. I'm saying the jokes you're doing it's not like...
It's not PC?
That's not cool.